Hello?
Who?
Yes, I'm calling from the Canadian Senseless Bureau. This is officer number 216VZ, and I just want to ask you a couple of questions for your country.
Okay.
Now, sir, have you ever done anything illegal with your wood chipper?
You say you're from Canadian? You're from Canada?
The Canadian Senseless Bureau, sir.
You're calling America, right?
That's absolutely right. We want to see how far the borders will extend with the new North American Union in place and the new integration.
You just asked me a question about my wood chipper.
Have you ever done anything illegal with it?
We've got something down here called the Fifth Amendment. You know what that is?
What is that?
I don't have to incriminate myself, so I can't answer that question.
I see. Have you ever won a fit?
I've never done anything illegal with mine, but I did find with my neighbor. The neighbor let his dog come and poop on my yard, and so what I do is I take my wood chipper, and I got a fancy one, I'm a wood trimmer, and
Yes.
I fire up that diesel motor around 5 a.m., and I point the chute over right on his porch, and I shove all my dog turds in there. Not just my dog turds, I go all through the neighborhood, and I'll pick up everybody's poop, and I just shred it right on his porch. I find it very, very fulfilling.
Now, would you consider this the American way of handling a situation such as this?
And I find it, I don't know about the true American way, yeah, rednecks.
Do you think that when Jesus returns to the earth, do you think he'll endorse the iPhone or the Android?
Android.
Android?
Mm-hmm.
That's one for Android. I'm typing the tabulations into the system here, the database.
Yeah, I don't think he would do either. I think Jesus is a much smarter man, and he's going to go for BlackBerry, a RIP product.
Do you like to tell people that you're from parts unknown?
Oh, they know where that is. Is that on the map?
Yes, sir. What if Gangnam Style was just an elaborate rain dance and we brought Hurricane Sandy upon ourselves?
No, hold on a second. Now, the song Condom Style is actually a very good song. Have you ever listened to the words of the song Condom Style? Have you ever?
The English translation or the Korean?
It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's a fucking monkey. Have you ever listened to the words?
Yes.
And what's the meaning of the song?
I have no idea because I don't speak Korean, sir. I'm in Canada. I speak English and French.
Okay, well, how about you do this? When you start bringing up songs, how about you go and YouTube it and educate yourself, okay? It's actually a very good song. And how do we bring Hurricane Sandy or any tropical storm upon ourselves? Are you that ignorant?
This was either, I just want to let you know, this gentleman's calling from the government office in Canada.
The government of Canada. I'm calling from the Senseless Bureau of Canada, Agent 216Z. Badge number 17174469.
Who's that?
Who is what? That's me, sir. I'm calling.
No. Your name is Zed? Z-E-D? Zed? That is
No,
your name.
no, Z is in the letter. My name is... No, this is agent number 612Z. Z is in the letter, the last of the alphabet, Z.
Oh, you mean Z, as in zebra.
Z. Z as in xylophone.
No, Z as in, zebra. I mean, there's no other, it's not Z. I've never heard of...
Z.
I've never heard, QRTVWXYZ. I've never heard Z. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm just, a school teacher. I've only got 7 kids. I've never taught my kids, and one of my students said the last letter of the alphabet is Z.
Yes, Z is the last letter of the alphabet, sir.
Yeah, I think it might be the translation, because, like you said, you don't speak French.
I speak French.
No, actually, I do speak French. I took French all through high school and college. And if I go back to my memory bank, I've never heard of any of my teachers or professors in the French language calling it the word Z. So
It's not a, Z isn't a word, it's a letter. W, X, Y, et Z. And in English it's Z. W, X, Y, Z. Z.
No, it's WXYZ, not Z. I've never, like I said, dude, you're not going to try to bullshit me, okay?
No, this isn't a bullshit, it's Z. You can ask any 6-year-old up here, and they'll answer it's Z.
Oh, hold on. You want me to ask a 6-year-old in Canada, a country that I won't even step foot in, okay?
My goodness. Outrageous.
You want me to ask one of your children? Why don't I ask one of my 7 own kids? Okay, I've got 7 kids of my own. Why would I ask one of your kids?
Moving on. Sir, the point I'm trying to make is that Z is the last letter of the alphabet in Canada, and England, and Australia, and every other, say, English-speaking country except the United States.
Well, that's probably a problem too. We don't speak English here in the United States. If you notice, and some people get it confused, we don't have an official language. We just use everybody else's language and compile it into one.
Yes. Moving on to the question, I'm going to type in these responses. Did you know that if you were to put Pepsi through your Brita filter, that Sprite would come out?
Oh yeah, of course. I put my Budweiser in there and I get whiskey. It's an awesome magical machine. It's fantastic.
Do you think anybody's been watching Storage Wars and said something like, Yo, come in the room, that's my shit on the TV?
That's what I said, Leslie.
If I'm supposed to give 100% all the time, wouldn't that kill me if I'm donating blood?
Eventually.
How concerned were you when you were sitting there carving pumpkins with your younger brother and he muttered, "This is what happens to snitches"?
I haven't heard that. I think I said it.
Yeah, I was very concerned actually when he said it.
Alright, sir. And the final question. Do you sometimes think about getting out of your house more, or do you think that the paler your skin, the more likely you are to get a better credit rating?
Well, definitely color of your skin has a lot to do with your economic worthiness to a lending institution.
Tabulations. 6 minus 2 cloud squared over the x. And are you wearing red or blue pants, sir?
I'm wearing shorts.
Alright, that's the correct answer, as we can see through the camera. According to our sister monitor in your living room, the camera says it appears in this picture that you're wearing green pants. That's what the video surveillance is saying.
That's right, I fooled you. What I did is I actually changed the address on my house because I owe the IRS a lot of money. So, no, my neighbor's really pissed off, but they keep bugging him, but I'm alright. I get all this mail, and he buys a lot of jewelry.
I see. Alright, sir, thank you for your time. We are going to report that you answered the questions truthfully and honestly. And but just before I go, I wanted to stress the importance that the last letter of the alphabet is Z.
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 It's Z in Canada. And it's Z in England. And it's set in German. And it's Z in Australian.
Well, you know, that's why we came here. Because you guys don't know that it's Z, so we left. We made up this huge elaborate story about religious freedom and population by the king, but it was actually so he could not have to away from English-speaking people.
Well, Z was before Z. And also, sir, color, C-O-L-O-R or C-O-L-O-U-R.
And Jaguar is Jaguar.
A coupon. More or less, would you say that less is more?
More or less.
And if you were, you know when you're in the grocery store, right? And they ask you paper or plastic. If you want both, does that make you a bisexual?
I think it would, yes.
Yes, it would, alright. Since Dalton McGuinty resigned as the Premier of Ontario, can we all agree that people don't deserve food, health care, and education because, you know, screw the other people, right?
They don't deserve it. They gotta work for it.
Absolutely. Are you thinking about getting a Chinese letter tattooed on your body so that our Chinese masters can recognize you when they come to take you to the concentration camp?
No mark of the devil on me.
Is there anybody you'd like to have exhumed just to see how they're doing and to catch up?
Yeah, Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan. Conservative response. 15.
I think Ronald Reagan would come out of the grave and kick Obama's butt. What the hell did you do?
You know, and there's one other person I would like to exhume and catch up with. And that would be Sam Walton.
Well, who was that?
The master, the CEO of Walmart.
I see.
He's the one that started Walmart on principles and values.
When you shower, how often do you shower naked?
Every time.
Depends how much I've had to drink and where I'm taking the shower at.
Let me just call in my supervisor. Yalla, mahadabada, wahadamana, wa'atramana. Sir, the call center's in Indian. We're actually in Canada, but, you know, as the call center's always reduced in India. Wahadamana, wa'atama, hadana, wada, bismillah, bismillah rahmani rahim, ashhadu an la mahatta. Alright, my supervisor says I must go here. We have everything we need. Thank you all very much for your time.
Okay. Well, it's over. Never good.
Goodbye.